Dodge is owned by a giant corporation called Stellantis, but here's the shocker. Stellantis seems more interested in tiny European hatchbacks than roaring American muscle. Could this be the death knell for iconic Dodge models like the Challenger and Charger? Are we witnessing the end of an era? In this video, we will answer these questions in detail and discuss the strategies, challenges, and potential consequences for Dodge. So without wasting any time, let's get right in. Believe it or not, the end of an era has arrived. The very last Dodge Challenger is rolled off the production line, signaling what many fear to be the end of an era for muscle cars. It was on Friday, December 22, 2023, when Stellantis officially announced that the final V8 muscle car would be leaving the Brampton assembly plant. And what a way to go out! The ultimate swan song came in the form of a sleek, all-black 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. This beast boasted an incredible 1,025 horsepower under the hood and could tear through a quarter mile in a mind-blowing 8.91 seconds. The news spread like wildfire, and photos of the last Challenger quickly made their way onto social media. Muscle car enthusiasts everywhere mourned the end of an era. Commenting on a Facebook post sharing images of the final Challenger, one user wrote, "Today was my last day at the plant. I've never seen so much emotion over a car." Another chimed in calling it the most beautiful modern muscle car of the 2000s era. This final generation of the Dodge Challenger had a remarkable run, spanning a whopping 15 years since its debut in April 2008. Paying homage to its 1970s predecessor, the last Challenger design captured the essence of the original while embracing modern engineering and technology. Over the years, it became synonymous with muscle car, cementing its status as an icon in popular culture. From Hollywood films to car shows, the Challenger's presence was felt far and wide, even on military bases nationwide. But why did Dodge discontinue the Charger? You probably noticed how car manufacturers worldwide are jumping on the electric bandwagon, and there's good reason for it. See, with concerns about carbon emissions and environmental impact growing by the day, electric cars are emerging as the eco-friendly solution we've been looking for. Unlike traditional gas guzzlers, electric vehicles produce zero emissions, which is a big win for our planet. Now let's talk about Dodge. It is part of the Stellantis family now, and they're all about embracing cleaner, greener technology. As much as we adore the Charger and Challenger's roaring engines, they're not in line with the electric future Stellantis is working towards. So with a heavy heart, Dodge had to make the tough call to say goodbye to these legendary rides. Now, when it comes to electric cars, there's a bit of a divide. Some people are all aboard the electric train, while others, well, let's just say they're not exactly thrilled about it. You see, electric cars have been around for a while now, and while they might be all the rage, not everyone's convinced. Take, for example, the range anxiety issue. The idea of being stranded at a charging station waiting for your car to power up, yeah, it's not exactly everyone's cup of tea. And then there's the whole Tesla hogging the fast lane situation. Not exactly endearing electric cars to everyone, huh? But fear not, Dodge isn't ready to give up on gas engines just yet. Nope, they've got something up their sleeve. A new Hurricane 6-cylinder twin-turbo that's got people talking. Sure, it may not have that electric buzz, but there's something about the roar of a gas engine that just can't be beat. So while the electric revolution may be in full swing, there's still plenty of folks out there sticking to their guns and saying no thanks to electric cars. And you know what? That's just the way it goes in the world of automobiles. Now, let's address the design. Sure, opinions may vary, but some of us find the new Charger appealing. Compared to some of the other electric vehicles out there, it's a breath of fresh air. And let's be honest, it's got a lot more character than a boxy Tesla. But here's where things get interesting. Dodge isn't just relying on looks to sell this car. Nope, they're packing some serious power under the hood. We're talking a high-output gas engine with 550 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and the option to switch to rear-wheel drive for those classic muscle car moments. Plus, they're throwing in an 8-speed transmission for good measure. Now, you might be wondering about the price tag. Yeah, it will probably be steep, but you get what you pay for, right? And when you consider the performance and innovation packed into this Charger, it might just be worth it. Let's talk about the latest developments from Dodge. They've made some interesting moves, introducing a new lineup of Chargers that are stirring up quite the buzz. First off, they've come up with an all-wheel drive version, which is pretty neat. Not only does it have a sleek and modern interior, but it also offers the flexibility to switch back to two-wheel drive for those moments when you want to let loose and have some fun. Now about that four-door version. Some of you might think it's perfect for family outings, and you're not wrong, but let's call it like it is. With its spacious design and practical features, it's also primed to be the next generation of police cruisers. Lights flashing, plastic seats in the back, and a cage for unruly passengers, yeah, that's the vibe we're getting. But let's not forget about that 550 horsepower all-wheel drive beast that's got everyone talking. It's got some serious potential, especially with that twin-turbo engine under the hood. And with the option to switch between all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive, it's sure to turn heads wherever it goes. Let's take a second to address the elephant in the room: electric cars. Sure, Dodge's CEO Tim Kennedy did a stellar job selling the idea in his presentation, but let's face it, electric cars just don't cut it for everyone. They're not practical, not as exciting, and certainly not what we're used to. And while Tim's enthusiasm is infectious, it's not going to change the fact that many of us still prefer good old-fashioned gas-powered engines. Dodge has introduced an impressive lineup of special edition models for the 2023 Charger and Challenger. These models come with unique features and enhancements that will catch your attention. These unique additions, set to be revealed throughout the year, pay tribute to the legendary Dodge models from the past. The upcoming special edition, known as the last of its kind, will be unveiled at SEMA in November, adding a level of importance to the event. For those who couldn't get their hands on one of these exclusive editions, Dodge has thoughtfully added a last call branded plaque under the hood of all 2023 Charger and Challenger vehicles. In addition, buyers will have the chance to select from a range of classic colors, such as the renowned Plum Crazy Purple, Sublime Green, and B5 Blue. Now, buyers can enjoy the expanded customization option for the standard Charger and Challenger SRT Hellcats with the popular Jailbreak designation. It allows for a wider array of color combinations, adding a touch of creativity to your vehicle. Dodge has revamped its vehicle allocation process for the 2023 model year with the goal of improving the buyer experience for enthusiasts. With a customer-centric approach, Dodge is allowing dealers to access the complete final production run of the current Charger and Challenger models all at once. The DodgeGarage.com website aims to make it easier for customers to find the vehicles they're looking for at different dealerships, eliminating frustration of searching and avoiding any unnecessary price increases from dealers. These announcements are part of an exciting event called Dodge Speed Week, a 3-day extravaganza during which the brand unveils its plans to conclude the current era of Charger and Challenger models. As Dodge says goodbye to the past, it eagerly prepares for an exhilarating new chapter in its rich history. Keep an eye out for their upcoming plans. So, while some might say that Dodge is on its last legs in the age of electric cars, there's still hope. With this new gas-powered Charger, Dodge might have found a way to keep the flame alive. All in all, Dodge's new lineup has some promising features, but it's not without its challenges. Will it be enough to win over die-hard fans? Only time will tell, but for now, let's keep the conversation going and see where the road takes us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, drive safe and stay tuned for more updates.